As we know, it's June 9th and Prime Minister-designate Narendra Modi is all set to take his oath of office in the presence of esteemed foreign dignitaries, including the heads of neighboring countries. As we had earlier mentioned, President Sheikh Hasina as well as Maldivian President Mohammed Muizzu is already touched base in India. Now let's take a quick look at who are the other dignitaries, foreign dignitaries and external leaders, the foreign leaders who are to be attending this particular ceremony. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, several leaders have accepted the invitation and will be participating in the ceremony. Among them, leaders who have confirmed their attendance so far includes President of Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe, and President of Maldives, Mohammed Muizzu, Vice President of Seychelles, Mr. Ahmed Afif, and Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pravind Kumar Jagannath, Prime Minister of Nepal, Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda, Prime Minister of Bhutan, Tshering Togbe. Officials have also arranged safe routes for these dignitaries to travel between their hotels and the venue. In fact, if we look at some of the security arrangements that's been done for today, they replicate and they're quite similar to the ones that had been put in place while the G20 meet was on in the national capital. Now, according to officials, dignitaries attending the swearing-in will be given designated routes from their hotels to the venue and back. In addition to attending the swearing-in ceremony, these leaders will participate in a banquet hosted by President Draupadi Murmu at the Rashtrapati Bhavan this evening as well. Well, so this is the particular itinerary for the day so far as the world leaders are concerned. We have joining us our colleague Nivriti Mohan, who's currently reporting from the Prime Minister's residence, if I am not wrong. Nivriti, a very good morning. Do help us just confirm your location as well as you speak, and also help us understand all the security measures that's been put in place in the national capital. Take us through some of these routes that have been put in place, because as far as we know, we are following protocol which is quite similar to the ones that were in place during the G20.
Hi, good morning. Right now, I am outside the Prime Minister's residence, where we are waiting for the leaders who have been invited for tea with the Prime Minister to come here and have tea with him. And it is expected that these are the leaders of NDA alliance, the BJP leaders, the leaders from TDP, the leaders from JDU, everyone who are expected to be given some portfolio are expected to come to the Prime Minister's residence to have tea with him, and it is expected that around 30 ministers will be administered oath along with the Prime Minister today, and some of the names are doing rounds also, and sources are revealing some names also in this regard. As far as the security arrangement, as you asked, is concerned, the security arrangements in entire national capital are very high. New Delhi has been declared as a high security zone. It is on high alert, and also the SWAT commandos, apart from NSG commandos, have been deployed not only in the area of the venue, that is in and around Rashtrapati Bhavan, but also at all the strategic locations. These commandos have been placed. There is a multi-layered security arrangement that has been made for the entire ceremony and the route that the leaders various dignitaries from the neighborhood will be coming through the routes that they will take. All the routes have been arranged with proper security, high security arrangements. Apart from that, Delhi has been declared as a no-fly zone, so no paragliders will be allowed, no drones will be allowed, nothing like remotely piloted aircraft will be allowed to fly, no hot air balloons will be allowed to fly. So all these security arrangements have been made, and in and around the venue there is a multi-layered security. So three layers are there through which you have to cross to reach the venue. So high security arrangements have been made, and dignitaries will be arriving at the venue, and dignitaries from the neighborhood like Seychelles, Maldives, as you also mentioned, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, they will be coming to attend the swearing in ceremony. This is part of India's neighborhood policy and also the Sagar Vision policies which India follows as a primary and important part of its foreign policy to keep its neighbors at an important position and to give them highest importance is the primary motto of the neighborhood policy of India and also the Sagar Vision policy. So that is why the leaders from Act East policy is also one of the very important policies that India follows now. It is acting towards the eastern nations, the nations in the Indian Ocean region as well, because Indian Ocean region is also a very strategically important part of the entire foreign policy, and we are India has been acting and cooperating in this region as well with its neighbors because of various regions, because of various strategic reasons as well. So all these neighbors and dignitaries from these regions have been invited to strengthen relations with our entire neighborhood and particularly in the Indian Ocean regions, as the Chinese activity in the past has also enhanced in this region because it is very important for China as well. The IOR region is important for China as well. So all these things are being considered before inviting the dignitaries, and these things are considered. So all the dignitaries from the neighborhood have been invited, specifically from Indian Ocean region. So now, as per the itinerary of the Prime Minister, he had been to Rajghat first and then to Atal Sthal also, and then he came back, and now there is a program of tea with the probable ministers who will be administering an oath along with the Prime Minister in the evening at Rashtrapati Bhavan in the presence of all the dignitaries from the neighborhood and IOR region.